Welcome back to the channel, and today is the day that I try to see if this puny little engine, the Bulldawg engine, is capable of propelling a vehicle to a sonic boom, breaking the sound barrier. And to give you an idea of how strong this engine is, this is a single one with just some wheels going straight. And probably should put my HUD on so we can see how fast we go. So we're capping out at 55 kilometers an hour. We have about 1,200 to go. But to give an idea of how much weaker this thing is than the other engines we've used, the Dragon engine, easy, not too bad. Single one, wow, look at that difference. I don't know, what is the top speed we're gonna get? 200? Almost 200. And then the last thing we did engine-wise was the raw engine, which has a pretty low acceleration, as you can see. But it just keeps accelerating. So we were able to, I think it took me around 40 of these engines in order to get up to the sound barrier. I'm gonna have my work cut out for me on this one. I don't even know if this is possible. Are we gonna be able to get enough of these things to be able to break the sound barrier? Leave your guesses now. How many of these am I gonna need to break the sound barrier? And, or do you even think it's not gonna happen? I'm going based off of absolutely nothing here, but my wild guess, I'm gonna say 100. Let's just go a nice round number and say 100. That's my anchor. Let's see what we end up doing with this. See, I don't even know what to start at, because I think with the raw engines, I started at 50 and then worked my way down. I have doubts that we can even do it in the first place, so I don't know what number I'm supposed to start at to work my way down, because it assumes that we're gonna break the sound barrier. But let me see, how are the attachment points? It looks like I could probably just do this, but then there's no attachment point on the side. Okay, no, this isn't the way. This is the way. Yeah. No. I don't know. It's very inconvenient that these things don't have attachment points on the side, because if I do it this way, there's a big problem where now they're not attached to each other. So instead, what I have to do is add a flat connector in between every single segment. I mean, it's only 0.1 kilogram, but multiply that by 100 and we're gonna have 10 kilograms. But that's not that much, is it? Because that would actually be 200 engines, because it's one connector per additional 2 engines. This might be the way to go right here, because this also gives me an attachment point for my wheels. Oh, wait, no. Well, yeah, because I almost forgot that I need my wheels to be like this. All right, there we go. Then we can use a flat connector. And for some reason in my raw Dragon engine video, I could have improved it a little bit. I overlooked this possible way to attach the wheels. And why does it say these are not connected? Is it because this is not connected? There we go. So I had wedge pieces instead, because that was a leftover piece for when my wheels were in this orientation and they couldn't be directly connected with a flat connector. So sometimes that happens where there's a leftover redundant thing that, a leftover inefficiency that was necessary and is no longer necessary, that I didn't realize is no longer necessary because of a new design change. At some point, I gotta go back and improve all my old designs. I don't know quite how to structure that video yet, but it seems like it's worth the video. Sometimes I'm just paranoid that people aren't going to care since it's stuff I've already kind of done. All right, so we are... I have no aerodynamics on this thing yet, but that's fine because I can add aerodynamics like this. So these wedges have to attach like that. I cannot add any underneath. No, those are going to hit the ground. So these ones go sideways. Am I doing this right? And then like that. Yeah, I have to do it like this. And then I got to fill this in with a light material. There we go. Let's turn our aerodynamics on because that's kind of key. All right, look at that. We're doing good. Oh, except for the fact, hold on, these need to go down. There we go. We need to have an equal up and down angle here. Otherwise, we're going to go flying or we're going to create downforce that we don't want. It's kind of interesting. I feel like despite essentially doing the same thing, I end up having these little variations in the actual aerodynamic structure. Like the shape that we have to build ends up changing somehow, even though you figure it'd kind of be the same exact thing every time. We're just changing the engines. I'm gonna start at 200. No, I'm gonna start at 100. My guess was 100, but I kind of feel like it's not gonna work. So maybe Maybe this is the video where we work up to the sound barrier instead of down to the sound barrier. All right, and then to attach the wheels, it looks like I need a 3-block connector. Yeah. All right, there we go. So this is 100. Oh, that's so easy. I don't even have to count. These are exactly 1 power core. So I got 100 power cores. All right, how fast is 100 power cores going to get us? Let us find out. I'm just gonna go in this direction. Whee! Okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Okay, we're slowing down very, very quickly. Okay. All right, so 100 power cores probably isn't even gonna get us halfway there. Guys, are we gonna be able to do this? Oh, wait, we're going fast. Wait, did we just increase our acceleration? I gotta put these on toggle again. I'm tired of holding down. Oh, we reached halfway, pretty much. Yep. There we go, halfway. Wait, we're still accelerating though. We're probably gonna have the same issue like we did with the raw engines where map size ends up being a limiting factor. So let's go find the corner. I'm pretty confident that this is not enough. So rather than trying to do a corner to corner test on this, I'm just going to double it up. We're a little bit more than halfway there. Doubling up probably isn't even gonna get us there. I never thought I would say that 500 kilometers an hour feels slow, but with these engines, it really does. And that was a pretty satisfying crash. I was thinking, because the hitbox you can see is actually bigger than what we're using. I might be able to make this. Oh, I'm gonna have to change my whole design here. Length is going to become an issue. I can increase this, the efficiency of my length to power ratio by 1/3. Because right now, this hitbox gives me a 3x2 hitbox. That is my maximum functional profile. If I go outside of that, I decrease my ability to cut through the wind. But my engines aren't using 1/3 of that hitbox. So what I should be doing instead is actually turning these on its side and then stacking a 3rd one on top. And then what I can do is just brace them on the top instead. But that is going to change things. So now I need to attach this first one at the bottom like this. I'm just gonna, I guess I'll just, I don't want to do it. I don't want to keep all of them at the bottom because as we go longer, the middle is probably going to be getting closer to the ground. And I just want to have less sticking out down there. So then the rest of it, I'm going to put at the top. Let's go up to 200 now. It'll be whatever the closest multiple of 3 is. We'll do 204. All right, so now I need a new way to attach the wheels. It was really simple before. It's not going to be so simple now. The last segment has to be a different shape in order to make this work, and we're going to lose 1 engine. So instead I will use grid block and then flat connector going vertical. There we go. And then that attaches to the end. So we have 203 engines now. Oh no, we tipped over. I forgot about that too. Oh, you know what? That's also a thing I need to add in. Gyro stabilizer's gotta fit in here. So yeah, I guess I just have a gap like that. Fill it with the gyro. Nope, that doesn't work because now we have an extra. Ooh. I guess, well, I just add this. All right, now we get all our aerodynamic hitboxes full. We should no longer tip over. Oh, this is a power core. So now we have to do -1. So it's still 203 engines plus gyro stabilizer. All right, let us see what speed we get up to now. All right, here we go. This might take a little while. Just because how weak these engines are. We got up to 700s before, then we hit a wall. So we don't know what the max speed is yet. That was 100 engines. Now we are double that. Oh, are we gonna do it? We're increasing at a steadily fast pace. We're gonna break 1,000, no problem. I think this might do it. 203 engines. As long as we don't hit the wall first. Oh yeah, we got this. This is no problem. All right. I think we answered the question. Can we break the sound barrier with Bulldawg engines? The answer is yes. Now we gotta find the number. How many do we need? Is 150 gonna do it? Look at how fast we're going. We've got a lot of power to spare. I'm actually really surprised that these were able to put that much power into the system. We haven't even hit the edge yet. Any second, here it comes. There we go. Look at all those engines. All right, we were at like 1,600 or something. All right, I am really glad I thought of this triple engine setup because Do you have any idea how much longer this would be? All right, so now I guess I just choose a chunk. I'm just gonna kind of randomly eliminate a chunk and we're just gonna see what speed we get at. So this is now 164 engines. And let's get to it. Why does this feel easier than the raw? This is kind of feeling easier than the raw engine so far. I don't know why. I mean, it visually kind of looks similar. I'm pretty much shaping them, making them big blocks like the raw engines. So we're at 164, did I say? So that's actually a pretty decent decrease. This might not make it. I may have gone too much, but that's fine. We can go back and forth now. You know, these engines, I don't think they get enough credit. These are actually not too bad. For the size of this vehicle, this is doing really good. I'm pretty sure the raw engines, I had a much longer vehicle than this. Are we going to do it with 164? I think we're going to do it. Yeah, we're totally going to do it. This is crazy. Oh, we just did it. 164 was plenty. Whoa, no, it's not plenty. Look at our speed now. Our acceleration is way lower. So we're close. We're getting close. It's still accelerating though. Okay, we got to 1400 that time. So we deleted almost a third. No, almost a quarter of our engines. And we lost 200 kilometers an hour out of 1600. All right, so I guess, yeah, 164 is what we're at right now. What if I delete this? That brings us down to 155. All right, so this is exactly 150. I like that number. Oh no, it is 152. For some reason I was minusing 3. I don't know why. Here we go. No, hold on. I hesitated a little bit because I realized at the last second that I wanted to put these things on toggle now, so I don't have to keep holding down the button every time. Okay, these things go backwards at 105 kilometers an hour. The reverse is so bad. All right, you ready? Here we go. On. Look at that. We're already faster than reverse. All right, I'll see you guys at the sound barrier maybe. Actually, you know what? While we're getting up to the sound barrier, can some of you guys explain to me why you keep watching these videos? Like, is this not getting repetitive by now? I know it's different objects going to the sound barrier, and every single time I do one of these videos, I'm like, surely they're sick of it by now. But for some reason, it does well on the channel, so I keep doing it. So can someone just have like a nice, well-explained comment on why are you still watching? Why are you still watching sound barrier videos? We're getting close. Look at this, 1100. Is this gonna do it? 152 engines. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna hit the wall first. Go. Go, hurry up. There it is, 152. It can still do it. Okay, how far away are we from the wall? Oh, we have room. We can keep going. Wow, we had a lot of space left. Okay. I'm doing pretty good with my angles. Like, I'm not hitting the exact corner, but close enough that I get pushed into it. All right, so we still had a decent amount of room to spare. Should I do 3 chunks? What does this bring us down to? 140. I like that number. Okay, let's try 140. I can't believe how small this vehicle is. I really feel like I forgot to save my raw engine vehicle for some reason, so it's not in my blueprints, but I feel like this is a lot shorter of a vehicle than the raw engine one, which is kind of interesting. But I guess that's because a raw engine, the size of a raw engine is the equivalent of 6 of these, I think. So I can fit 6 of these engines in the space that a single raw engine took up. So I guess it kind of makes sense. All right, so we're at 140 now. Let's see if this does it. I really don't know what number we're zeroing in on. We keep going down, and I keep expecting to overcompensate at some point and have to go back up, but we're not there yet. I didn't do a good job at the diagonal this time. Do you think the length of my vehicle matters? Like, now that I changed the design after 100, do you think like 100 has a better chance? Oh, there it is. All right, 140 is doing it. Whatever your numbers were, like, I'd be curious. I hit the corner. I actually hit the corner. I thought I did terrible that time, but I hit the corner. I could have sworn I saw myself drifting like sideways, because if I was going perfectly straight, I should just keep seeing corner, but I saw the corners moving, I thought, as I was going. But hey, the corner doesn't lie. I left one corner, I hit the other corner. Had to be a good trajectory, right? Okay, so 140 can clearly do it, but I feel like we're getting pretty close now. I'm going to delete 6 this time. So now we're at 134. All right, here we go. 134. I feel like we're getting close now. We will find out soon. Look how short this vehicle is. This is like one of the shortest sonic boom vehicles, supersonic vehicles I think I've made. Other than the ones with super high power, like the large jet engines, I think we got down to like 3 or 2 or something. But yeah, this is pretty short. Oh, I don't know about this. I think we may have gone too far. Oh, it looked like it was slowing down a lot more. Now it's kind of not looking like it. I don't know. This is going to be close. This is going to be really close. I think we're going to hit the wall. I'm feeling, my feeling is that we're going to hit the wall first. If I do, I'm going to try this one again because I feel like there's a lot of potential. Oh my goodness, we're at 1200. This is so close. There it comes. Oh, I can see the wall. No, 1218. 1218. I'm gonna try it again. All right, we're as far back. If I can just hit the other corner. All right, I'm just gonna go. If I don't do it, I almost feel like one engine. We're at a 1 engine difference right now. How high can we get this time? 1200. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, I see the wall. 1220. Oh. Oh, 1220. I don't think this one can do it. It could. It has the power, but it doesn't have the space. I thought of a way to like cheat it. I don't know if it'd be considered cheating. Here's what I was thinking about, but I don't think I want to do it because we're relying on other sources of thrust ultimately. But what I was thinking is, what if we had a stronger source of thrust just to accelerate us faster to a higher initial speed, and then that disconnects, and then the rest of it is the Bulldawg engines getting us to the sound barrier. I feel like we could do it with a lot fewer Bulldawg engines, but I feel like that is it's kind of skirting the purpose of the challenge too much because other sources of the thrust are coming into play. So I'm gonna not do that. But just letting you know, that's a thought that crossed my mind. There are so many times in which I think about stuff and I don't say it. And then I see comments being like, why didn't you do this? How come you didn't think about this? And I'm like, I did. I just didn't address it in the video because I dismissed it for my own personal reasons that you don't know about. So this time I'm saying it out loud so I don't get comments about it. All right, so 134 wasn't able to do it. I can't really add. No, I can. No. How do I easily... I can only really add in groups of 3. I'm pretty sure this is going to easily break the sound barrier. Not easily. It's going to just barely break the sound barrier. But I'm pretty sure we don't need to add 3. But let's add 3 anyway. If it doesn't break the sound barrier, then I was very wrong. If it does break the sound barrier, we got to figure out how to reduce single engines without compromising our design too much. All right, here we go. This is 137. I forgot to actually look at the power cores, but I think we're at 134 before when I added 3, so it should be 137. Okay, we're getting close to the 1200 range. It's feeling slower than I thought it would feel, but all that matters is that 1234. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Oh, there it is. That was very close. It didn't even finish the audio of the sonic boom, and we hit the wall. So I don't know how to feel about reducing it by a single engine, but we are in the range. We are within 2 engines. Yeah, so we are at 137 as far as Bulldawg engines go. So I'm going to reduce it by a single engine. I'm just going to replace that engine with these. So an engine is 9.4 kilograms. These are 0.3. So I am reducing my weight, but I have to fill it in with a non-engine part. So we are now at 136. Can this break the sound barrier? All right, here we go. Oh, look at the needle is like going back and forth. I didn't really, it probably was doing that all the time, but that was kind of weird. All right, we just broke 1200. I don't know. Oh, that has to be the final straw. We tried 134. This was 136. The only option left is we have to try 135. Based off of that, I don't think we can afford to lose a single unit of power. But that was the craziest timing. It was like the sound barrier sonic boom. It was like that was the sound of us hitting the wall. That's how close that was. So this is 136. We got to reduce it by a single engine more, which I guess I just delete this engine and fill that in. All right, you know that this isn't gonna work, right? All right, here we go. 135. There's no way this works. but we have to try it. We cannot leave it untested. By the way, you guys are lucky that these videos are edited, because do you know what's happening during the 400 to 1100 kilometer per hour range? Absolutely nothing. All right, here we go. Okay, all right, we're getting in the 1100s. We can hit a wall at any point now, according to my my intuition. I think we should break 1200. Yeah, because we got to 1218 with 134. So we should be able to get between 1220 and 1230. Oh, there it is, 1223, I think. I will do one more, okay? Just so we have a sample size of 2. Because otherwise it wouldn't be science. Everyone knows that a sample size of 2 is good enough. All right, I am gonna back up into the corner. And I'm broken. All right, I'm going. Final test at 135 Bulldawg engines. I don't think it's gonna work. Pretty sure 136 was the magic number. Let's find out. Okay, 1200. We're gonna hit a wall very soon. 1226. Oh, that was actually pretty close. 1226. We need like just a little bit. With how close this is, I feel like there has to be a single change I can make that would get us that little bit extra. Something like changing the parts I use somewhere. Oh, this is a redundant. This part was left over. There we go. I just reduced our weight by 0.3 kilograms. That's gonna make all the difference. Oh, here we go. I can reduce that down to this. Is this gonna be enough to make a difference? Oh, and actually, I can delete all of these because this I can attach on the bottom. I just reduced my weight by like 2 kilograms. I think that's the best I can do. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I got an idea. So this is 0.3 kilograms. I don't really think weight is gonna matter that much, but if I take a flat connector, so right now look at the aerodynamics. Terrible, right? But if I take this flat connector and I put that here. Oh. I actually didn't expect this because this has a hitbox that fills in this space, but it literally doesn't affect aerodynamics. So I knew that the flat connectors didn't affect aerodynamics when it comes to receiving aerodynamics, but I still thought the hitbox was gonna fill in the space that the aerodynamics wouldn't fill in. That was an unexpected result. Good to know though. This is 0.3 kilograms. Like aerodynamic pieces are the same weight as these grid blocks. I feel like there's no other piece that'll fill that space in for less weight. Okay, well, I have reduced the weight. What I can only assume is the best I possibly can. I really don't think this vehicle could be improved. All right, 135 engines. Final chance. Here we go. 1200. All right. Here it is. Here's a moment of truth. 1220. I didn't think it was gonna work, but I was kind of like building myself up with the anticipation, like what if it did? But it didn't. So I think we have our answer. 136 engines for Bulldawg engines is capable of propelling a vehicle to the speed of sound in the test map, particularly because if we didn't have walls in the test map, we could definitely do it with fewer. For sure, this was going to get us there if we didn't hit a wall first. We could probably go down to like 130 or maybe even like 120 or something. But yeah, 136 is the number. So if you guys have any other suggestions for speed record type things in Trailmakers, let me know down in the comments below. These have been kind of fun. So I'm open to some more ideas. And if you guys enjoyed this video, you'll probably enjoy some more that you can find right here on the end screen. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.